Hi everybody, this is Amanda, the plant-based panda. I wanted to start off my YouTube channel with a little introduction about who I am and why I'm starting this channel. I'm a registered dietitian and I have advanced qualifications in a bunch of areas, including a strong interest in plant-based nutrition, but that is not why I'm starting this channel. I'm starting this channel as a way to reach more people with the message of a plant-based diet and in particular evolution towards a vegan diet. Although I love the phrase imperfectly vegan, which I've heard a few other people say, including my friend Lisa Ota. I will give her credit for that term, imperfectly vegan, because I think being a vegan can be intimidating to a lot of people, or a turnoff based on whatever association that they have with the term vegan. So anyway, I think this will be a fun way for me to share my opinion on a lot of different things in an unstructured way. I actually would like to take off my dietitian hat and put on my plant-based panda hat to just have a little bit more of a vlog style interaction with the general public. And so I hope that you check out what I might have in store in the future. I just wanted to touch on a couple things. You'll see me looking down because I have notes. First of all, this is Teddy, and he likes to be involved in anything that's going on, so he'll be with us today in this introduction video. First of all, you should know I'm not really great at editing, and I'm really impressed with myself that I've even figured out how to create a YouTube channel and upload videos to it, so don't expect anything too fancy going on here. Just basically shoot and upload. So the things I'd like to cover in different videos are, practical tips and ways to apply a plant-based diet to your lifestyle. And hopefully seeing the way I live my life gives you inspiration to do it yourself. One thing I wanted to briefly mention is, why would I be promoting a vegan diet? Why would anybody want to consider being vegan? Well, there's three main tenets to it. For your health, for the environment, and for animal welfare. And I have a couple of little points I want to share on those three topics, and I'll include links below for you to check out, where you can go look everything up on your own, because there's way more information than I could ever possibly cover in this little video, which I'm trying to keep under 10 minutes, hopefully under 8 minutes. So health, our major killers are heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. And plant-based diets have been associated with the reduction of all of those. Simply put, I'm going to cover that in more depth in maybe some future videos, but I'll also include some links below for you to check out if you want to learn more about the nutrition piece of plant-based diet. But it's hard to argue against that this is the best way to go for pretty much improving all the disease conditions that we see in our country. And although I think people know that they need to eat more plants, I don't think that they realize how important it is to also minimize animal products. And you don't see a lot of that conversation happening very directly with counseling sessions with patients, or even somebody who believes in a plant-based diet may not focus on that. You usually focus on eating more plants, but there is a piece of it eating less animals. So one reason that that's important besides health is environmental conservation. A vegan diet can feed way more people, use less land, less resources, less water. And that's important in this day and age. I'm going to read my little quote from the World Watch Institute. 51% or more of global greenhouse gas emissions are caused by animal agriculture. And more than half the water used in the United States today goes to animal agriculture, which is a huge amount of water. And since farmed animals produce 130 times more excrement than the whole human population, the runoff from their waste is fouling the waterways, which is pretty disgusting. And then farmed animals consume 70% of corn and wheat and other grains that we grow, and a third of all the raw materials and fossil fuels used in the United States go to raising animals for food. So it's a wasteful process that's hard on the environment, and that we could use our land and resources more efficiently by feeding people directly with crops grown on land, instead of siphoning water to grow food, to grow that food to then go feed the cows or whatever other animal we're feeding, and then to go kill that animal and then create food for us from that. It's just a lot more intense process than we can supply sustainably to the masses. When you look around you, I'm not sure where you're living, but I live in Texas in the United States, and everywhere you look, there's food. grocery stores, restaurants, fast food joints. I mean, we're lucky that we have the abundance of choices that we do, but all of that food has to come from somewhere, including all those animal products. I mean, the amount of death that needs to happen to sustain people's appetites is overwhelming. So it's not a sustainable model. Animal welfare is important because animals have value. Like, I'm holding my little teddy bear, who I love, and he's a sweet little boy, and he's cute, and most people love dogs. If you don't love dogs, maybe you like cats. But, you know, of course we wouldn't want to cut Teddy up and put him on the dinner table because culturally we don't think that's okay. But I believe all animals have inherent value, and they're not here just for us. And they wouldn't be here to the scale that they are if we weren't using them for our food. And when it's unnecessary, I think it's immoral. And it's a touchy subject to really be honest about, because if I say I don't think that's the right thing to do, then I'm inherently saying that other people are doing the wrong thing. And I realize that this is the culture we're in, and that it's really acceptable. It's normal to eat animals. And so I'm not saying this from a judgmental space. I'm just saying it as someone who's reflected on it for the last 20 years. And I've decided I don't really want to be a part of it. And maybe you don't want to be a part of it either, and you'd be open to hearing more about why on this channel. So I have facts. I will include a link below the video instead of reading off a bunch of facts to you. There's some pretty upsetting things that go on, and I think we can do better. And I would encourage you to watch Vegucated, which is a free movie available on YouTube, on Netflix, Vegucated. And if you don't really feel like you have a good understanding of the different kind of animal farms that exist, she does a great job of explaining that there really is no great way to get animal products. So more about me. I'm married. I work full time. I have, 2 puppies. I have a stepson. I have a very full life, and I know how busy life is, but you can still make it happen. Following a vegetarian or vegan diet is very doable, and it's actually pretty fun, and it's exciting to be a part of when you know that your small decisions that you make every day influence the world to be a better place. Because there's a lot of problems in the world that we as individuals can chip away at slowly through donations to charitable causes or whatever, but it's difficult to really improve on a lot of really devastating issues that go on in the world. But every time you eat, you're voting for what you want more of, and I believe that that matters. And so I think it's exciting to be a part of a change in culture and society, and maybe shifting values towards caring about where your meat came from, what had to take place for your food to be on the plate that's in front of you. So I also believe in progress, not perfection. And 100 people that eat less meat are going to do more in their lifetimes than I ever could do in my entire lifetime. I'm one person. So it is not about being perfect. That's why I like the expression imperfectly vegan. And I hope to inspire people with this channel to stay the course. There are a lot of dietitians that rock, that cover this topic in depth, that I cite and I totally respect. And I do not specialize full-time in this area. I consider myself very knowledgeable, but there are people that do that. And so in the future, I'll probably go over a few dietitians that I suggest you check out their websites and their videos and whatever they have going on, because it's great to use them as resources. One person I really want to give it props to is Jack Norris. He has a website called veganhealth.org. It's amazing. Any nutrient you could be concerned about when following a vegan diet, he has covered on his website, and he keeps it current. So it's veganhealth.org, so you want to check that out. So future topics, I'm going to center just around my lifestyle, the what, why, and how of doing this, and encouraging you that you can do it too. You can do it too, and you don't have to do it perfectly, but the time is now. This is a movement that matters. And the reason I'm starting this channel too is because, I'm like you. Every day in life, I'm just walking around, and I'm not going to jump on the lady in the grocery store line and say, hey, why don't you take those chicken breasts out of your basket? Like, I am not that person. I'm not comfortable being in people's faces, but I do like the opportunity to put information out there, and hopefully somebody will listen. And I don't know, if you like what I have to say, like my videos, subscribe, check me out, see what's coming next. I'm not really sure myself, but it's going to come to you from my heart, with good intentions. And I hope you stay tuned. I do want to give a quick shout out to people who inspired me to just start a channel, because sometimes it's very nerve-wracking, the thought of putting yourself out there for people to criticize or judge or whatever people do. But in 2015, because this is January of 2015 when I'm making this in my kitchen, I want to be a bigger voice for this movement. It's something I care deeply about. And what is the Wayne Dyer quote? Don't die with your song still in you. I don't want to waste any more of my life not being a voice, because life goes forward and it's so easy to just know that you care about it but not really say anything. So I love YouTube. It's changing the world. It's changing the way people communicate, and I want to be involved. So that's why I'm doing this. So the YouTubers I want to give a shout out to. First, Vegan Banana Cat. Vegan_banana_cat. I sent her an email and she kindly replied and told me to just start my channel. And I thought she was really sweet, and I enjoy her personality and her videos that she posts on following a starch-based diet. Rice and Raw, run by Sasha. She is, you can tell that she is a CPA in the making, because she's very good in the way she brings information together and makes her points. She's very cool young woman. Rebel Dietitian is incredibly fit and just makes me want to work out more than I do right now. But I think she's got really good free downloadable resources, a beautiful website, and she's smart. And of course, Potato Strong, Will. I think your videos and recipes are really changing people's lives and making it easy to make quick and fast plant-based meals for people in their home who maybe aren't used to doing it. And of course, Freely the Banana Girl. I do not eat exactly like she does, but I just find her so inspiring. And she has always said, you know, just put yourself out there, make it happen. So if you are not a vegan, or you're curious about how you might be able to make progress towards that direction, Google Vegan Starter Kit. PCRM has a great one. There's a lot of options out there, but PCRM just comes to my mind, and they have consistently good nutrition education and products available. So welcome to my channel. I hope you liked me and what I had to say. If so, subscribe, hit like, maybe share with your friends. Check out my comments below, because I'm going to try to follow up my promises with links below. And I don't know, check me out. I hope to see you in the future. Here's to a great plant-based week. Bye. Oh, Teddy, say bye. Oh. Bye-bye. Teddy's not really concerned with you guys, but he's happy that you're here, okay? Have a good week.